I'm only human, can't you see? I made a mistake. Please just look me in my face. Tell me everything's okay, 'cause I got it. Ooh, I'll never be like you. I'm only human, can't you see?
So what I'm going to be showing you in this first video is a super simple DIY, how to make your own chalkboard. Chalkboards are super trendy right now, like let's be real. Everyone has chalkboards, everyone sells chalkboards. People are selling chalkboards so expensive. You can make a chalkboard for so cheap, seriously. So I'm gonna be showing you 3 different things you can make chalkboards out of. But honestly, the opportunities, the options are endless. Please ignore. Hey Zoe, do you want to see my dog? Come here, Zoe. Come here, Zoe. She says, what are you doing, Mom? Look, come here. This is Zoe. Here's Zoe. Oh, here's Zoe. She's going to be showing you how to make a chalkboard today. Back to what I was saying, I'm going to be showing you 3 different items you can make a chalkboard out of. So my personal favorite, which I made for my wedding, is out of a picture frame. I'm also going to be showing you how to make it out of a wood piece, and then also a clipboard. So if you want to find out how to make a chalkboard, super easy, super cheap, then keep watching. But I'm also going to have all the supplies you need as well as the instructions listed below. So if you go into the store to grab supplies for this DIY, you can easily see what you need without having to watch the video. So let's just jump right in. The first chalkboard I'm going to be making out of a picture frame, which I got from the dollar store. First, you just want to separate the frame from the glass, and the glass is the part that you're going to be making the chalkboard out of. You're going to need spray paint in the color of your choice to paint the frame, and then also your chalkboard paint. I prefer to use the spray-on chalkboard paint, but you could use whatever you find. I find mine at Home Depot. The first thing you're going to want to do is just spray the glass. You may need 2 coats. I recommend spraying it first to see how it ends up and then spraying again. I also recommend not doing this in the wind because I did it in the wind and it sprayed everywhere but the glass. You'll want to keep spraying until your glass is totally opaque. Just like with the chalkboard paint, you're going to want to spray your frame. I found that with this color, it worked best to do 1 full coat and then let it dry for at least an hour, and then I went back and sprayed it again, and that ended up looking perfect. Once your chalkboard is dry, it's time to write. I let mine dry overnight, but a couple hours should be fine. I am using a chalkboard marker. I found that the marker works a lot better than an actual chalk, and it comes out a lot cleaner and a lot crisper. This is my favorite marker. I've tried quite a few, and a lot of them are honestly pretty bad. I found this one on Amazon, and it is my go-to marker. Once your writing is complete, it's time to put the chalkboard into the frame, and that's it. You have a chalkboard, and it is super easy and super cute. The second chalkboard I'm going to make is out of this wooden piece. This piece actually came from my wedding. My dad actually cut it from a tree, but you can find something super similar at any craft store. Because mine was real wood from a tree, it had a lot of graining on it, so I actually sanded mine down. I used this sanding block, but you could use sandpaper or you may not need it. It just depends on the finish of your wood. It ended up still having quite a bit of grain on it, which I really liked. But if you don't like that, I'm sure you could find one with a smooth finish. After sanding, you're going to want to tape off your edges with painter's tape, just to make sure that those don't get painted, because I wanted to keep mine still looking like wood around the edges. Also, I really hope you don't mind feet, because there's quite a bit of feet in this video. I do apologize for that. Once you're all taped off, it's time to spray. Can you see how windy it was? Seriously not ideal for spray painting, but I made it work. Unfortunately, our house is pretty much always a windstorm. Again, once the paint has dried for a couple hours or overnight, it's time to remove the tape and start writing. As you can see, like I mentioned before, there's quite a bit of graining on mine, so I realized that while writing on it, it was best to draw with the grain. And like I said, I actually really love the way it turned out. Once your piece is finished, this is an awesome home decor piece. I love using this wood piece to put flowers on. I think it's super adorable on the one side, and then if you're tired of using it like that, you can flip it over and use it as a chalkboard. And the last chalkboard I'm going to be showing you how to make in this video is out of a clipboard. First, you're just going to want to tape off the clip because we're going to be spraying the board with the chalkboard paint. And then later, we'll spray the clip. I actually ran out of spray paint mid-spraying the chalkboard, so you may notice that I now have socks on my feet because it's at a later time. Once your chalkboard paint has had a couple hours to dry, you're going to want to remove the tape and then tape off the board so that you can paint the clip. I wound up having a bit of overspray. It may have been because of the wind, but you may want to tape a little bit further down just to be safe. And once you've taped off your board, it's time to spray the clip. I did 2 coats on my clip. Once you've let your clip dry for a couple of hours or overnight, it's time to take the tape off. I recommend doing this slowly. The tape around my clip actually ended up ripping off some of the paint because I ripped it a little bit too hard, so just be gentle with it. I love this clipboard turned chalkboard because it's the perfect thing to put notes onto. You can not only clip them, but you can write them as well. I used mine to clip a couple of reminders as well as a business card, and then wrote a grocery list on it.
Tell me everything's okay, 'cause I got it.
Alright, well if you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for sticking around and learning how to make a chalkboard. I really had fun filming this video, and I'm really excited about this channel. So I really hope that you'll comment, you'll like, you'll subscribe, you'll do all of that if you want to see more videos from me in the future. This is still a learning process, but we really want to try to have at least a video a week. So thank you again so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you want to keep in contact with me, then follow me on social media. I'll have my Instagram and my Snapchat right here. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye! So sorry about the long intro. Let's just jump right in. Ugh. So sorry about the long intro. Oh my god. Zoe! Zoella! I'm almost done. So sorry about the long intro. Let's jump right in. Oh my god. Okay. Once again, thank you so much. That sounded so annoying.